Some plant foods like legumes, which is beans and whole grains, are also good sources of zinc, but, this is a big but, they also contain phytates that can bind to the mineral, lowering its absorption. So when I talk about phytates, which is essentially phytic acid and things like oats, people always criticize me and say this isn't a big deal, but they do, and they have been shown repeatedly to prevent the absorption of zinc and other minerals, all of the divalent cations, and in fact, all of these minerals studied in the studies that I'll show you in a moment, zinc, copper, magnesium, selenium, these are all divalent cations, can be bound by phytic acid found in legumes and whole grains, and their absorption can be prevented. I've shown a study multiple times. I won't show it now, but it's easy to find. It's a study with oysters from, I believe, the 1950s or 1960s, showing that if you give people oysters, you'll see the blood levels of zinc rise, and you see hair growth. Well, they didn't study that in the study, but you can imagine that it would help with that. And when you give people that oyster with beans or with a tortilla, that absorption of zinc is significantly lessened. The levels of zinc in the blood are abrogated. In fact, they go to essentially zero if beans and tortillas are given together. It's no sort of cultural affront. It's just these are foods that contain phytic acid, grains, and beans. Where do you get your zinc? You get your zinc from animal foods. You don't get much, if any, bioavailable zinc from plant foods.